So, an auction or a fixed price listing is one of the first and most fundamental decisions that you have to make whenever you are looking to sell an item on eBay. I just wanted to make a quick video to kind of compare the contrast the two and talk about which style is better for which situations. So, I'm sure we are all very familiar with the basic auction process. So, basically, on eBay, the way it works is you set an auction. You can set a duration of 1 day, 3 days, 5 days, 7 or 10 days. You can start it right after you get done with listings, or you can start at a specific time. I've heard that Sunday afternoons are just in general a better time to start an auction, and you can also allow offers which can be good if you have like a high starting price, and you can even have numerous items in your auction, and that's more or less the kind of the main decision that you really have to make. Another consideration to have when you're doing an auction is that you can have a starting price and a buy it now. So you can have like a $1 starting price and a $50 buy it now, for example. But that can be a little bit risky because when buyers see that, they're not going to bid up more than your buy it now price. So it's just something important to keep in mind. Now, I'm sure we have all heard of like those stories of items on eBay just getting bid up to like crazy astronomical numbers in an auction, and it does happen, but only sometimes. Now, when doing an auction, it's important to keep in mind that in general, they're really only good for two things. And that is, one, if you don't know how to price an item and you just want to see if it might sell for more than what you're originally going to ask for it, or B, if you're just looking to get stuff moved. The reason why is because the only reason why that happens when an auction gets to some sort of crazy astronomical number is when it gets a ton of traction. Oftentimes, it's just not the case. Millions of auctions end every single day on eBay, and if you look consistently at auctions compared to fixed price listings, auctions tend to underperform fixed price listings, and that's just often because even if a listing does get traction over the course of 7 or 10 days, which are by the way like the preferred times for an auction so it can get the most exposure, might likely that won't get enough exposure to have it bid up to a price that you're likely looking to sell it for. Yes, you can fix this by setting a reserve price, but as you notice, like fees do apply. The reserve price is $7.5% of your selling price, or $5, whichever one is greater, which can be good, but only like for more expensive items, and likely those that cost a little bit to ship, like a good bit of money. And as far as pricing an auction, I mean, I've kind of heard of the 99-cent plus free shipping auctions, and that can be good because those are the ones that are going to get the most traction, but the most interest. But those are the ones that are also going to get the most risk, because I mean, there's been a couple times where I've just experimented with auctions and the item sold for less than a shipping cost. So that's very important to keep in mind, especially if it's something like a board game or something that's larger that might cost $10, $20 to ship. You can do 99 cents plus shipping, which is good, especially because you can do calculated shipping on eBay. But the important thing to keep in mind with that is that the shipping cost is feed just the same way that your auction is. So let's say your auction is at $1 and you have $20 shipping. We also have to pay the 10%, selling fee and the 2.9% PayPal fee on the shipping as well. So that's just something important to keep in mind, which may make it where you might want to have a little bit more expensive shipping, or you can have a little bit more of an expensive starting bid. However, that being said though, I do start auctions if I see something I think it's cool, but I don't see anything like it on sold listings, or visiting a category that I'm just really not familiar with. I will do an auction because in general, if I think it is worth considerably less than what it's actually worth, an auction will show that yes, it might not go for the most amount of money, but it will go for more money than I initially anticipated. I remember one time I got a scope at a garage sale for $10, and I was like, I'll ask $35 plus shipping. And I was like, but I might as well do an auction because I really wasn't sure. I did an auction, it sold for $91. I was extremely surprised, but that's just because I evidently didn't know what it was worth. Maybe I could have listed it for 100, 110, but I definitely went for more than an auction than what I was initially thinking it was worth. Another thing to keep in mind about an auction is that I can get stuff moved extremely quickly, especially if you do the 99 cents, because especially if it's worth $10, $15, there's going to be someone bidding on it, which can get, your inventory moved, which may be a good strategy, even for like older inventory, but trust me, just never forget the shipping costs. Sometimes if it's a larger item, it might just be cheaper to take it back to a thrift store or something, just because, it's better to take it back to a thrift store and only pay the gas to get to and from the thrift store than to have to take the time to package an item and still take a loss. So the style that I prefer personally is a fixed price. And just kind of as a miscellaneous note there, you can't do a classified ad on eBay. This is kind of, think like, when you think classified ad, think Craigslist, but on eBay. On eBay there is a $10 fee to list a classified ad, which is kind of expensive as far as listing fees are concerned, but if you're, for example, looking to sell a car or something, or like a dog or something that you really just can't like ship easily or cheaply or anything, a classified ad may be good. It can help your items get more exposure than just Craigslist alone. But the next style is fixed price. So this is the style that I prefer because it gives your items a lot more time to sell. It gives a lot more time to get traction, and you can kind of set it at whatever price you're looking to sell it at. Personally, what I like to do is I like to set my items for a couple dollars more than I am hoping to get from it, but I then let people make an offer on an item. The reason why this is important to me is because I feel that, a lot of people like to negotiate on the items. The majority of the items that I sell are sold via best offer, and I feel that I need at least a little bit of wiggle room, on items, because so that way I can accept an offer and give someone a better deal. Also, so there have been a couple times where items have sold for my asking price and without even receiving an offer, so that I can make a little bit more money doing that as well. And this is especially important to consider because the majority of items that I have it takes it takes longer than 7 or 10 days to sell. The amount of traction that it kind of needs for someone to actually buy it, and it kind of ensures that the item goes for a number that at the very least I make money from it. But another great benefit about fixed style listings that has really come about only recently is that you can actually promote your fixed price listing to help it give even more traction, which you can't do with auctions. So basically, when you do promotion, you say I'm willing to pay X% of the selling price for eBay to promote this item, and it's great because it allows you to have a lot of flexibility. So you can say like I'm willing to pay an extra 3% of the selling price if eBay helps promote my listing. And that can be great because for an extra, sometimes 50, 60, 75 cents, you can get items just moved that much faster, which is something that I try to do in order to help get my items moved a little bit quicker. So another couple of just small considerations is that you can also make it to where you can have like a portion of your listing go to charity, and which might help your item get a little more traction as well. Not only because you're supporting a good cause, but also because people might look at that and they'll think that they're doing and just like know that they're doing something good as well by helping out a charity. Also, when it says allow price to remain anonymous to other eBay users, I don't do that, to be honest. I mean, I could see the need for it if it was kind of like a weird item, I guess, or if it was like a really expensive item, or like something that was like thousands of dollars that someone just might not feel comfortable even having anything about them, even their eBay name, because I don't do that personally. But let me know in the comments if you think I should start to do that. So yeah, so I definitely prefer fixed price because you just have a better chance of the item selling for what you're hoping for that it will go for. So with that being said, please like, subscribe, comment, let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. My eBay store is link is in the description below if you ever want to check it out or anything. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day.